Alright, so this morning I woke up, I came out here and I started talking. It was early to me, it was early, and I really don't remember what I said. I was kind of just yapping, I think. But the main thing I wanted to get at was that this area here had my battery tray in it. I had this area painted, and then I went and bought a battery tray. I removed my factory. I removed my original battery tray from here. It was rusted out, typical 240. That battery tray was rusted out, and I ended up cutting this one, but getting this one, which really needs to be sandblasted and painted or something. And then bolted in. It's supposed to be welded, but I don't see that happening. Let's be real. There's nothing pretty about what we're doing. We're just cleaning it up. I mean, that's kind of my own fault. That's a brand new OEM piece. It's rusting already, but it's light rust. Well, if it ain't the consequences of my own actions. Oh, as far as my radiator goes, I'm thinking my radiator's fine. Let's see. So, an original one and a higher quality one would have more of a lip right here, but I don't think that's my issue. And I'm gonna replace my hoses. I'm gonna replace my radiator hoses. I did notice the lower one. I kind of over tightened. I don't know. That's just my theory. I think it might just be the lower radiator hose. So I'm going to replace the clamps. And I'm also going to remove my thermostat and drill out the top hole where the jiggle valve is. The car hasn't overheated. It actually runs too cold most of the time. And the other day I noticed the top hose was just really hot. And it was really firm, and the bottom one literally wasn't. It was like ambient air temperature. It wasn't even slightly warm. So I'm just gonna go through my cooling system and make sure everything's fine. The car runs fine. So you see my radiator fan, my clutch fan, it operates as it's supposed to here. You know, it's firm, but then once it warms up, it should free up. And notice now it spins freely. It seems that when the car is running, that never happens, and it never frees up. So whenever I'm driving, my clutch fan is just extremely loud. It sounds like a FedEx truck coming down the block. Like I said, I got a couple projects that take care of this week, and that's what I'm going to be documenting. Hopefully I'm not talking y'all's ear off. I know most people just want to see the work and not really hear me talk, but for now, the last thing I'll touch on, I'm going to order new tires tonight and get 4 new tires. And I'm finally going to go around the car. I'm gonna put it up on jack stands and adjust my coilovers. I've taken measurements in the past. All four corners are at different heights, and the back of my car is lower than the front of my car. So that I'm sitting here looking. I got more projects to list off, and so this is my negative battery cable, grounds to the intake there, and this grounds to the, well, originally it would have grounded to a point on your battery tray, here, and that's where I've had it. But as you know, that isn't bolted to the car, welded to the car, so I'm not sure that ground actually serves this function. So I need to fix that. I'm actually gonna go and get a battery cable from a Honda that has another grounding point, but it's more like this, and has a piece that'll come off and it can go to the intake, and then I have another piece that can come off. Last but not least, brake cables, brake lines. This one needs to go there. That one can stay there. I'm gonna swap these two. This one is going to my front passenger side when it should be the rear, and this is my rear, and this port is hooked up to my rear. This one is hooked up to my front passenger side, and that needs to be reversed. The FSM states that this is for the front driver's side wheel, so that's gonna stay. Okay, that's enough yapping. I think I can just get to work now. Okay, I cleaned up the area where my battery tray was, or is, or however you want to put it. I'm going to fix my brake lines now, and that's going to be it for today. I'm going to order tires tonight and a few other parts, so we'll be back on this another day. So I need to take this one, put it here, put this one here. That'll make this my front passenger side line, this will be my front driver, and this will be my rear. Currently this is my rear and this is my front passenger side. And it makes sense because as you press the brake, you know, there's sections within the master cylinder. So you got your front brakes, you apply that first, and then the harder you apply your brakes, you get to your rear. So we'll see. I'll take these off. I got this down here to protect my paint, and I'm just gonna break them loose and swap them very quickly. I should have on gloves, but here we are. Yeah, at least have a towel or something. Way to go, guy. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, I'm gonna say that did it already, because this wheel turns easier than it has since I put the car back together. Usually it would spin, stop, spin, stop. Now we're ready to put it back together. That may have been a problem this whole time. We'll see.